ones that are lingering and are affected by this wet season, what can you say? What is on ground? What is in progress? What are the plans to help to curb this road challenge that some of the residents are facing today in Igbogbo Baiyeku Lcda?
Anyway, this is a long story, yes, and it's something that has actually been giving me headache. In all we do here is to make sure that life is meaningful to people. What we do here is to make sure that to the best of our capacity, we reduce the pain and inches on people. But on the issue of road, I can say that I feel the pains of our residents and our citizens, majorly on some specific roads. The major specific roads that I'm talking about is Bldr Sesan Road, Ginty, Baiyeku Road, Ofin Road, Doreta Road. I was discussing with some people and I said, from Sumuratu Junction to Ofin is about 9 kilometers. From Sumuratu Junction to Oreta is about 6 kilometers. So the two is about 15 kilometers. To construct a 15-kilometer road is not what a local government can embark on. And we have tried as much as possible to do some palliative. Even the Ministry of Local Government came in at a point to still support us on palliative. But what we have is a problem that palliative cannot solve. What can solve it is full construction, because naturally those soils are loose soils. And loose soil compartments without drainage will fail. It is just a technical issue. So I understand what they feel. Even Baiyeku Road, thank God, the governor of Lagos State, Mr. Bldr Sesan Daini, listened to us and he has started construction of Igbogbo Baiyeku Road, at least phase 1, that will get to the housing estates, and phase 2 will come after. So the phase 1 part of it is ongoing. People have been saying that the work is slow, but I just want to appeal that they should understand that there are a lot of technicalities in road construction. Most road construction will slow down during rainy season because of the casting and some other things that were involved. So as we are moving out of the raining period now, I'm sure that the road will definitely have the full attention of the states. And as you have said, is when they were to start, they told us it's 18 months construction. So we're still within the range. And it is when it's going out of the range, or getting closer to the range and we're not seeing it, that we can start actually lamenting. But I understand why people are raising their agitation now because of the timeline. But I can assure them that the governor is actually interested in solving this problem before the end of the approved time for the road. And on Bldr Sesan Daini Road, I want to say this, that the issue has just been resolved to a reasonable extent, and I will assure people that with what I know, with the last meeting held at in the palace of Adeboruwa, with myself, the management of high-tech construction, and Kabiyesi, and the assurance and the words of the state government, that before the end of this year, the road will not be the same. At least there will be significant improvements in the construction of the road. It can be painful. It is something that our people should just understand, that no government will be happy when its citizens and electorates are feeling bad and not happy. So it's not what the state government or the local government are doing intentionally, but there's a circumstance that might be beyond control at a particular time. But I can assure you that we are overcoming it and we'll solve the problem very soon. On the inner road, because more people will tell me that even the inner roads that are your responsibility, how is it going? I want to say this, that in Igbogbo Baiyeku alone, I have more than 1,000 inner roads. And when we talk about almost 1,000 inner roads, that tells you that it is more than all the roads in the entire Surulere local government. So grading them too is equally a challenge. But we step up. We're only trying to prioritize not leaving education alone when we are attending to road grading, not leaving health alone, not making sure that there is nothing to write home about our environment. So we're just juggling around the financial strengths that we have. But immediately we did some major grading before the rain starts, and we will equally resume back after the rain. And I will call on the CDAs and the CDCs to come through their structure to give us the major roads that needs attention, and we'll look into it through the councillors too. A lot can be achieved on our inner road palliative measure after the rainy season.